Pizza Tower. That's what the game is called. It's called Pizza Tower. My initial reaction to this game was great. I saw the trailer and I decided I'm gonna torrent it, I'm gonna steal it, I'm gonna Apache the Pirate that video game right there. But you see, what I was met with was something very special. It's actually something, it's a robbery-free file that they put into the torrented version of the game that I ended up coming across that actually kind of wooed me over. This game is only 20 bucks. Look at this beautiful, outstanding game. Only 20 bucks. You heard that right. I didn't stutter. You didn't hear that wrong, folks. You don't gotta go get your ears checked. Your eardrums are in perfectly fine condition. I said that this video game is worth $30. The concept is simple. You probably heard this one before. You play as a middle-aged pizza man dealing with a failing pizzeria, and out of nowhere, a demon pizza face threatens to absolutely obliterate everything you've worked for this far. It's a tale as old as time. Everyone's heard it at least like 127 times already at this point. The only thing is, I don't remember in the original Bill being gay, so I'm gonna go leave a really bad IMDb review on the game for that one. But you see, what does make this one stand out is it lives in the space of like speed and aggression. It kind of reminds me of my stepfather on a Saturday night. You basically run around the corners of each area trying to rescue all of your toppings, and once you get to the end of the stage, a timer goes off and you gotta race back all the way to the beginning of the stage. And I just have to gush over this art style for a second. Just look at this gorgeous, delicious art style. It's amazing. So much care. So many detail. Too many pizza. And in case you're wondering, I did snort Parmesan before this video. And the coolest thing about this game is it got a pepperoni and a sausage plate dish. Ladies and gentlemen, pizza jokes. That's what I got for you here today, pizza jokes. The best way to describe this game, let me kind of run through and give you an idea of what this game reminds me of. It's as if Wario Land 4 had a very feisty hand-holding contest with this little blue hedgehog over here. Dap me up, what's going on? Maybe they fell in love. Maybe they conceived this baby we got here. Maybe they gave him a very promising future. Maybe they gave him the most love and care they possibly could in the household, and that's what Pizza Tower is to me. It's just the little details, right? The minute details. It all just brings it all home for me. It's kind of like that sound that it makes when you travel through a box full of mush. Just, mushy pizza. If its art style was spaghetti and the gameplay is marinara sauce, then let me tell you, the music that is included in this game is right on top of that bad boy. It's incorporated inside of these nice, feisty, fat meatballs, juicy, succulent, dripping off the side the second you bite. I also want to mention there's this weird move that appears rather useless. It's fun. Kind of weird, but useless. It's almost as pointless as those losers in the YouTube comments section that are always like, hey, thanks for the likes. OMG, thank you for the likes. Whoa, thank you so much for 35. Wow, I typed a thing up and people liked it 155 times. What a landmark. That's basically what the taunt move is, but frankly, I think it's kind of cute. Whenever I make our Pepino here do this little pose, my cheeks get red and caterpillars start metamorphosizing in my belly. It's just a kind of cool little thing that you could do. It really amounts to nothing. Huh? It's a what? So if I ended up paying attention to the tutorial, I would have discovered this is actually a parry. When timed just right, you take no damage from oncoming attacks. There's a system in place here that really can be mastered, but don't ask me to do it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You expect me to get S rank? Huh. Well, buddy, here, how about this? How about you must smell rank? You're just sitting there on a computer, grinding levels out. Go take a shower, take a walk. Go rub your dainty little fingers against some pasture, you dork. Jokes aside, one thing that I've noticed and do appreciate is like how good the fans and supporters of this game are at keeping spoilers away from like new oncomers. The boss battles at the end of each floor of the tower are really super fun. I'm not going to spoil any of them. I'll just show you the first one. Nah, I'm just playing. Here's the final boss. Now I've played through most of Pizza Tower, and the only single complaint I have is, as of yet, I have yet to have seen one single ranch bottle, not even a cup of ranch. You see, over here down south, we drench our pizza in only the finest of buttermilk, and sometimes mayonnaise, I think sometimes. Another thing I'm happy for is that every single stage in this game is completely different. Like, you're not going to see the same thing copy and paste. All the concepts are different, all the underwear is fresh, they got brand new spanking, like, you transform into things. You could transform into a ghost, you could transform into a guy that's on fire. See, usually I can't retain attention to anything for longer than 7 seconds without refreshing my Facebook feed and scrolling through the same pyramid scheme my friends from high school keep trying to sell me on. Michael, I need you to stop trying to offer me a position at your life insurance job. Nobody cares. A game like this could have easily fell into monotony, and I do appreciate that, you know, something like this could only have been pulled off by actually talented game devs. Every area you travel to is fresh, nothing gets repeated. It keeps me entertained for long periods of time. I appreciate that. I'm kind of just now noticing that as you play, there's a television in the corner with Pepino's facial reactions on the screen. I don't know how I've been missing this. I haven't been paying attention, but it's a nice little touch. Whenever your character gets hit, he starts tripping out. But when he's on a roll, my man gets zooted. You can get hit 1,000,000 times, but you don't have a health bar. Pepino never dies. Pepino stays alive.
He just won't die. He just won't die. Why won't you die, Pepino? Why won't you die?
There's really not too much else to say. This Leaning Tower of Pizza game is a grade A game for me. It's honestly a hit, and I haven't stopped daydreaming about it since the day of release. If I could inject pizza into my veins, I would, thanks to Pizza Tower.